and the Lord gonna allow, because you shouldn't have stepped your ass out there. You know better, like the brother said earlier. You know?
Yeah, the Lord will give you one. The Lord will give you a fair one when it's time.
Yep.
You know, if that's why the Bible say, if possible, be at peace with all men. You know, we're still men at the end of the day. You know,
Right.
the Lord will be with you. You know, just depend upon the Lord. Let the Lord guide the situation. That's all.
Well, I say be carnally minded is death. You know, you got to think about a lot of the men in graves, a lot of men in prison. They do what? They reacted carnally, quick. They just snapped into it, and what they ended up jail, dead in grave. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why you got to speak to the meek. That meek is what goes to also having that restraint on certain things. Don't go to your first instinct. You know, that's what animals do. Yeah, animals go in their first instinct. I'm gonna bite the shit out you. You know, I'm gonna attack you. You know, you got to think about it. The Lord got us to be wise so we can sit back and have that thought. That's that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? That wisdom kicks in when you sit there and don't react to your first instinct. Because that's the case, shit, bro. I know I'll probably be in trouble.
Right.
You know, because you want to do things, but you know, the Lord tell you to, you know, come about it a different way. You know, even like when you all get pulled over by the police or something. You know, you can be up there, do like these niggas that be, you know, I know my right, and you know, they getting pulled out and threw on the ground by their stomach.
Right. Trying to question him. So why you pull me over? Why you pull me over? I don't have to shoot my ID. Now he breaking out your window, and now you screaming like a little old bitch.
Now you want to call on the Lord.
Yeah. Nah, nigga. You should have just gave him and just accepted what it is. A lot of times, bro, it's been times when I done had registration on, no insurance. I'm really supposed to be out of there.
Man. Yeah.
But I was just, look, man, I'm just trying to make some money. I'm coming from work. I'm doing this and doing that. Give my ID. You know what I'm saying? He come back. I'm thinking. One time I had my hand out for the ticket. I was like, go ahead, come on. He's like, well, you gonna give me that? He said, man, just go home. I was like, all right. I was serious. I was like, man, he gonna give me this ticket. I was like, come on with it. Come on.
Right.
I'd rather just do that than just what the fuck?
Right.
Damn!
Just pull me over for.
I got your mic, Oliver.
Told him that I just. He literally said, "What you gonna do?" He said, "You trying to dap me up?"
Damn. Yeah.
I'm serious. Gave him my ID. Went home, man.
I got one for you real quick. This is Romans 13:3. For the rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Without then not be afraid of the power, do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise. Thou shalt have praise of the same. Yeah.
Talking about like the Lord made him like a.
Well, talking about Edom East or the cops and shit like that. Rude. I go to 2. I know.
Yeah,
I want to get that point right there. 3. I started with 2.
No, go jump to 1. Jump to 1.
Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers,
There you go.
for there is no power but of the Most High.
Right, be subject to the higher power, man. Be subject to the system in the same place. You know what I'm saying? The best of your ability. Hey, you know, be in hell. Sometimes you ain't gonna have it.
I'm gonna get you the NLT.
Cats ain't got insurance.
Right.
You know, but you know, if you can get insurance, do it. Get your car registered at the time, do it.
Yep.
So adhere to the law, man. That keeps you out of trouble's way. You know?
I'm gonna get an NLT. Romans 13:1. Everyone must submit to government authorities, for all authority comes from the Most High.
Right.
So when they come down on your ass, that's the Most High that's doing it at the end of the day, you know?
Right.
Because he control all things, right? Everyone must submit to government authorities, for all authority comes from the Most High. And those in positions of authority have been placed there by the Most High. You know? I'm going to verse 2. So anyone who rebels against the authority is rebelling against what the Most High was insulted, and they will be punished.
Right. So you know, you got these people here got a doctrine of
The Most High instituted.
revolution, all the really that's going on. Really, people was wait on the Lord.
Right.
Yep.
Our power is teaching.
That's
right?
it. Yep.
Teaching His word. They're gonna have to demonize us, you know, and allowing us, you know, in order for us to be persecuted. You know, but even in persecution, what we're supposed to do? Lay down our life for the Lord, man.
Because the Most High instituted that, and they will be punished For the authorities do not strike fear in people who are doing right by obeying the Most High and the Son, man. Right. But you know, we're in these bodies, we're in hell. Cops get behind you, kind of get nervous and shit. But I instantly think about, okay, if the cop go put me over, that's what the Lord wants to do anyways. Right. Because he control the cop. The cop don't control shit. It's the Most High through the Spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Rashad is controlling it, man. Right. For the authority do not strike fear in people who are doing right, but in those who are doing wrong. Would you like to live without fear of the authorities? Do what is right, and they will honor you. Right. Man, dap you up. You know?
Do what's right, and man, like you get a pass.
Get on about your way.
Hey, because we coming in times where things are about to get way more tight. Things about to get way more tight out here, man. And you having wisdom is going to save you at a lot of trouble that's coming. People gonna be frustrated. People gonna try to buck up against authority, right? Especially as life becomes more and more unsustainable. Man, a lot of people gonna get thrown in the jail, bro.
Yep.
Right. And something that he can always depend on is what? Is black fear, bro. He can always depend on guess what? Pointing the finger at you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Chiefly, keep it a buck. He can always depend on what? He can always depend on blaming you niggas, man. And that's about to rise. That's about to rise at a substantial rate.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Going back to that meek. I'm gonna read from the top again. It says, "Meekness towards God is that disposition of the spirit in which we accept His dealing with us as good, and therefore without disputing or resisting."
Right. Certain things happen to you, you gotta accept. Some things you gotta accept, man. Certain things that happen in your life, you know, some things you don't even tell brothers. You just gotta go through it for yourself. Like, I ain't gonna bother brothers. You know what I'm saying? I got this going on, that going on. It is what it is.
Yes, the Lord. You gotta be purifying us, man.
Right. It says in the Old Testament, the meek are those holy, or those holy. In the Old Testament, Salaki, the meek are those holy, relying on God rather than their own strength to defend against injustice.
Right, holy, depend on the Lord. Like, Lord, Lord, get me out of this situation, help us. And there's certain situations.
No, don't stop now.
Right.
Look at you.
I hit my fucking lights on that nigga.
Yeah, he go get him. No, don't be scared now, nigga.
Yeah. In such situations to where we're hopeless, bro.
Look at him. Hey, that just loud. Oh, that just loud a lot of shit.
You can go no faster than 30 miles per hour right there.
Got some more. It says, thus meekness towards evil people means knowing God is permitting the injuries they inflict, and that He is using them to purify His elect, and He will deliver His elect in His time.
Right, so you go to certain situations, man, it's just the Lord purifying you, bro. Right. And the Lord, how He purifies you, man, it can be so interesting. It can be very interesting how He does it. It can be public, it can be not public, it can be disclosed. But purification is purification.
Mm-hmm. To the point it'll break you. I remember I had a client, the son and mother. Long story short, she got mad over some bullshit. And this motherfucker spit at me, bro. While I'm at the shop, while I'm at work, I was just laughing. Like, I seen it come. I just stepped back. You know, and I ain't gonna say what she has, but if it had a disease, I could have gotten infected. But I was like, "You have a nice day, ma'am." I was just laughing like, "Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your service, ma'am." That's all I kept saying. It was funny to me. I love it.
It's a little bit more.
It is what it is.
Now imagine, when this brother got a nice shop in a very, very affluent area. Now we want people to fly out the air and he stole a punched him.
Boy.
That would have been on news.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Yep.
Rob.
Boy, they had a pin pointed back.
Yeah. So debt decline. Supposedly,
Sounds good.
plus the money.
It says gentleness or meekness is the opposite of assertiveness and self-interest. It stems from trusting God's goodness and control over the situation.
Trust it.
The gentle person is not occupied with self at all. This is a work. This is a work of the Holy Spirit, not of human will.
Right. Right.
See?
You're not consumed with yourself. You consumed with the will and everything, man. Right. Truth. You know. And with that, you got your mindset on the mission versus yourself, bro. It's a fight, bro.
Oh boy.
It's a fight, man. The longer you stay in this thing, man, you know, the more just as you get older, you want comfortability, bro.
Right.
You want comfort. You want a nice place to stay. You want a nice, reliable vehicle. You want all this, you know what I'm saying? You want some sense of comfort. You know? And that comfort, desiring that comfort, man, that puts you in a aloof type of spirit, bro.
Right.
Like a dangerous spirit. You know?
Man, can I read this? Go ahead, man.
Well, we're kind of going, like you're saying, we're going to get into certain situations. It's a chance to grow that meekness. This is James 1, in verse 2. I started reading the NLT. It says,
Can I read that MSG for you, bro?
Okay.
Yeah.
Said James 1.
Yeah.
Verse 2. Real quick.
But like I said, when the Lord put us in certain situations, it's for us to,
Damn, this nigga mad.
you know, it's for us to build off certain things. That's like when you going through certain things. I like to always bring out, like, if you play sports, you know, you go through a training, or you go through preseason, or the off season, right before the season starts, you know, you're gonna go through those nicks and dings and soreness, but it prepares you for what? To be tough and ready to go when the regular season starts, when game time is about to happen.
Man. Got it. James 1 and 2 in the MSG, right above this verse, it says faith under pressure. It says consider it a sheer gift, friends, when tests and challenges come at you from all sides.
Right. It's an opportunity to level up, man. You might not feel that way in the flesh. You know,
Man.
like, damn, you know, frustrated. You know, that's an opportunity to get better in this thing. Right. And it feels good to pass a test, bro.
They do.
It don't feel good to fail a test, but it feels good to pass the test, bro. It feels real good when you do right in the spirit of your heart by shooting out shots.
Right.
You're not gonna always get it right, but when you do, and you get the lesson, you like,
Man, that's ain't nothing like
I
it.
don't allow your heart by shooting out shots. You feel the power, bro. You feel it. You feel the power. Like, this is what the Lord want me to do. See,
Man. Imagine tapping into that or being in that spirit 100%. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
That's why you see the miraculous acts that our forefathers was doing. Because they was on that, they you know, because you get that spirit, but you know what I'm saying? We fall. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you down in the spirit and your doubts try to creep in and shit. But imagine being in that spirit like the elder is talking about, just like 247, just on 100%. Bro, that's power, bro.
Man,
That's when you tap it. That's when those miracles happen, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
damn.
That's a little bit more, elder. Going back, I'm gonna read it again. James 1 and 2 in the MSG, consider it a sheer gift, friends, when tests and challenges come at you from all sides. You know that under pressure, your faith life is forced into the open and shows its true colors.
right? Hey, man. Sometimes you get the certain pressures that arise, man, that help you arise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Certain trials and tribulations, man, that help you arise. So you're like, I see it. This is what the Lord want me to do. The Lord. Sometimes the Lord don't want you to do nothing. He wants you to be willing to just sit there.
Bro.
Just sit. Sometimes, man.
Yeah, I gotta see that too.
Sometimes the Lord put you do something. You know what I'm saying? And you want to react to it. And the best thing you do, really,
What we believe
Just,
in.
just sit down and just wait, bro. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? And like the brother said, the brother Don said, you know, it hit you with that pet peeve.
Oh man.
Like I say, it was Elder Kasap in DC camp. It was about a couple of years ago. He did a lesson where he went into how the Lord would put you through certain trials or certain tribulations, and you be praying like the Lord to get you out of it. I've been doing what I need supposed to do. It ain't for the Lord to come in and just get you and deliver you at that time. It's for you to just go through that situation.
Yep.
It's for you to actually go through the situation He put you in. Like so, you just gotta endure it. Just get through it.
Yep. Build a certain muscle. Build a certain muscle up. You know? Of just being patient, man. Sometimes the Lord put you things to build up your patience. You know?
It says, so don't try to get out of anything prematurely. Let it do its work so you become mature and well developed, not deficient in any way.
Right. So don't try to get out of things. Hey, sometimes you're like, man, Lord, Lord, can you take this away from me, man? I'm tired of fighting this damn demon. Demon just, you wake up in the morning time, demon just hit your ass with a certain problem or scenario, just all day long. It's like, God damn. You know? It's like, and it's weighing on you. You're like, damn. Lord, please, man. Can you tell this nigga stop? You know? And Lord, sometimes He just wants you, they sit there and just wait. Sit there and wait. I'm building you up to something.
Yep.
That happened last night, man. I was so infuriated and mad, bro. I wanted to cry, but I couldn't.
Yep. You get to the point to where you ain't got no more tears.
It's like, I just
you ain't
know
got
what
no more
fucking
tears. You know, you ain't got no more tears. You done drunk the whole week. You done drunk. You get tired of feeling bad.
Yep.
Like, man, fuck it, I'm supposed to fast. I'm supposed to do this.
Push it to that, yeah, man. Yeah.
You know?
God.
Add to Zaquan.
Yes, sir.
That Mr. Elder mentioned, that patience, man. You know, patience means to suffer. So it's not gonna feel good, man. Sometimes, in some cases, it's very painful, but it's building you up to. The Lord is building you up, man. You know what I'm saying? The times we coming in, man, it's gonna be some serious times, man. You know what I'm saying? So depending on what you're going through, it's making you numb to certain things, man. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna be easily affected, man. You know, by what this devil about to bring, man. Cause he's gonna bring it, bro. So yeah, man, that patience means to suffer. So just suffer through it, man. Go through what the Lord that reminds me of Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. You know what I'm saying? When things seem like they're, you know what I'm saying, brought to a lower state, you got that out. Oh, my man,
Sirach 2, start at verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
So the Lord is letting you know right here, man, off top. If you gonna serve me, be ready for these things I'm about to hit you with. You know what I'm saying? Read it one more time out.
Done. Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, but prepare thy soul for temptation, man. That means things are gonna happen. The Lord finna test. He ain't gonna. You got a lot of people claim to be down. I'm down along with the Lord. Okay. And don't get it twisted. We got that time of testing. That time of testing. It's the scripture. They're going into the Revelation 3rd chapter.
3 and 10.
3 and 10. I think it is.
What is it?
3 and 10. Okay. When you read in a certain, I think it's the NLT. It actually says about that testing. That time of testing, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. The Lord gonna check. He gonna see what you about, man. You talking all that smack. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna check your temperature.
He gonna take your Salakia. He gonna take your temperature. Exactly. Salakia.
Sirach 2 and 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble.
You set thy heart aright. That means your mind. In the Hebrew, heart is loud. Your mind. Set your mind right. Constantly endure, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. You know? Don't get faint, man. Weak. The description, and as a matter of fact, in Galatians the 6th chapter goes into that. you know, it's becoming faint, man, becoming weak. No, man, keep pushing, keep fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come. We're coming to something, man. Go ahead.
Verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away,
Yeah, cleave unto the Lord and depart not away, man. You know, go ahead.
that thou mayest be increased at the last
And
end.
that's what we're looking for, that end increase. You know what I'm saying? We're all out here fighting for that increase at the end, man. You know, that increase represents the kingdom of heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? Which throughout this thing, you know, increasing in knowledge, you know what I'm saying? All of these things, but the increase here is the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 4, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Now, does that mean, you know, be happy, like, yay? No, man. Take it cheerfully means to understand the Lord. It's the Lord. It's the Lord doing these things. Have proper understanding, man. You know, take it cheerfully. Understand the Lord. Obviously, the Lord is dealing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people out here ain't going through nothing, man, that think the Lord is dealing with them. No, man, he's not dealing with them. He's dealing with the ones that he's putting through things. You know what I'm saying? Those temptations and trials that he warned you about from the very beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? When you come to serve me, prepare thy soul for temptation, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's going to try you. He's going to check you. Wisdom tries you.
Yup.
Man, this thing ain't coming free, man. You know, it's not going to be a cakewalk like most people think. You know, I'm coming to this thing and just skate through it. Nah, bro, I'm gonna go through some stuff. Lord, finna, like he said, when you got to a lower state, they say lower
Yeah.
state.
Nah.
That literally means misfortune, man. The Lord is gonna put you through misfortunes, man.
Right.
You know, it's the Lord though. He's working with you. He's dealing with you. Understand these things. That's all he's letting you know. Understand it's me. You know, be still and know I am God. It says that in the book of Psalms, man. I'm working. I'm doing something here, man. You know.
Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 15 talk about wisdom. To think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom, and whoso watches for her shall quickly.
They want it anyway, you know. Really, they don't understand it, but hey, don't us in the know that have proper understanding of it. This is what we're striving for.
Right.
To get to the kingdom, man, which wisdom brings you to that. You're not gonna get there by the wisdom of this world. You know, it's all corrupt, man. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. You know, and that's the spirit and vibration that's being pushed out here, man. Wickedness. You know, go deal with this man's woman. You know what I'm saying? It's in the songs. Adultery and all these things are in the songs. Everything about this place, this society is corrupt, man.
Right.
You know, that's the music industry, the film industry. You know, they got something called a casting couch. You know, it's all in wickedness, man. You know, nothing is done properly here, man, because these devils are wicked, man. You know, he is the wicked. He was created that way. Proverbs 16:4, the Lord created all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. You know, he's gonna bring an evil day. But along the way, he's gonna throw out a whole lot of BS and nonsense that's gonna get you caught up and in trouble with your power along the way.
Right.
You know, that's his MO, man. That's what he's doing.
Like I say, that we go everything you're speaking of and everything you're reading. That's the mindset of the meek. All right, like that. The previous you're talking about the wickedness of this world. See, you're gonna be like you said in Isaiah. We're preaching to the meek and the brokenhearted. You're gonna be brokenhearted on seeing what's going around in this world. Like when you cleave unto your how about me, I was shot. You know, the word you can call God and Jesus, that's their true name. When you cleave unto him, you trim off like the fat. You trim off the wickedness of this world. All right, that's where you done it because like you don't have love for the world no more. Because if you have love for this world, is what? Enmity to the what? The Most High. So the meek is not gonna be like, oh, I can't wait till things get better. The meek already broke down like this world is corrupted. We want to receive a better day. We want to see righteousness flourish, peace. You're not going to have that in this rulership who rules the world today. Look who rules the world today and look what he wants to do to you. We always bring about the food. Food is all messed up. No nutrients in it. He said, I'm going to take the seeds away from you, and he brings out terminator seeds. You think that's being righteous? So the meek is going to constantly complain. Right. All right? We're going to be sighing and crying because what? The abomination thereof here on this earth. Because the earth, as it says in Job 9:24, the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. It was given to him, and it was given to one thing to show us what not to do.
I was gonna land back, bro, because that's exactly why we in captivity right now. The so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans are in captivity right now. Because we're going back into Deuteronomy 28, your disobedience to your power, man. That's why we over here in America. That's why the so-called white man came over here and kicked you so-called Negro Latinos and Latinos and Native Americans asses. All right, totally did all kind of atrocity to you. Went across the sea, got the so-called Negro, brought them over there and stuck a boot up their ass too, man. And that's why we over here right now in very captivity in America, man. You see, because the Lord is not with America, man. The Lord, hey, people say God bless America, God damn America, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord he's gonna bring judgment upon Babylon the Great. This is Babylon the Great, man. That the book of Revelation is speaking about. You're not gonna hear this in church. Your pastor is not gonna go into the book of Revelation because he don't know it. You see, the only people who can break these down according to the scriptures, man, are the prophets. You see, we've been given the mysteries and understanding of these scriptures to break it down. Go into the names like the elder was going into earlier. The true names of the power of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is Yahweh, meaning he is by Hashem in the name of Yahweh Shah, meaning he the deliverer, he the savior, man. You see, not Jesus Christ. You see, not God. God is a title. And as the scriptures say, there are many gods and many lords, man. So what God are you actually worshiping when you say God? Right. When you go to the Christian church, they say, oh, I love God. What? That ain't the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Even though they use in the Bible, that's not the same God as Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Because they're going into an all-loving God. God is not all love, man. Right. When you read the scriptures, God is about, he's a balance, man.
I got one for you. I got one. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord would do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Right. Secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. Nobody have been given an understanding but the prophets to go into the scriptures and break it down, all right, correctly, as it says in Habakkuk 2, in the NLT, to bring it forth, make it with the correct message, man. Right. You see? Nobody is doing that. Like the elder, I think the elder mentioned earlier, man, what you can't do, the only way that they can attack the truth is by slander and lies, man. Because we ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing shit carnal. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no weapon. We ain't talking about doing shit to nobody. We just are simply preaching the word. And that shows you the power of Yahweh by Shemel Shai. You got to remember, man, this whole thing that we see right now was spoken by a word and created by word, man. And these are the same words that we reading from and preaching. That shows this is power right here, man. And this is something that the so-called white man is scared of, man.
Right.
You know, don't get it twisted. It's not nothing weak, man. Meekness is not weak. You see? Waiting for the Lord is not weak. Many people, there ain't a lot of people that can do this, bro.
Self-control.
Right, self-control like the elders going to, hey, that's discipline, bro. Denying yourself, man, come on, bro.
Man, bro.
The flesh fight against you every day to try to get your bro, that's a constant battle. Every fucking day, bro. Not to fucking flip out and go and let these niggas have it, bro.
Every week is a fight to get down here on the highways and byways.
Man, ouch.
Every week is
it's getting, yeah.
Every week is like, oh, man, the Lord ain't gonna be called, I say call off, but yeah, basically, spiritually called off. Oh, brothers, I'm dealing with illness. Hey, because brothers got to get up, get their children ready for work, school.
Well, I will say work.
Goodness gracious. Right. You know, scope them, go to work for X amount of hours, 10 hours, you know what I'm saying? Drive home, take a little nap, come up here. Let's get crazy, bro. Let's get crazy sometimes.
Yes, sir. Are you coming out here, stand up on this concrete?
I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
You know? Man, each year it's like, man, I ain't the man I used to be. I ain't the man I used to be, man, See, you hit that age where it's like, well, damn, ain't no coming back from this shit. I'm out of shape.
That's why the Lord shortening the time, bro.
Shortening the time.
He gotta get us out of here, yeah.
Body falling apart now.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a fight to get out here, bro. Every week, bro.
Yeah.
That's where discipline comes in because we're doing something. We ain't just out here complaining, man.
Right.
We're trying to get to the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
That's right.
We want to get show favor on our brothers. But this Fast and Furious thing,
Damn.
you know, much more quiet these days and shit loud. This car is so obnoxious. You know?
I got something.
But yeah, you know, we're doing this for a reason. We're doing this because we want to cover them, man. We want our kids to be saved. We have wives that's cool, want them to be saved too. If you got a gal that you cool with, you want her to come in favor too. It's like getting the lottery. If you own, the people who mess with you, they're gonna be on too. Unless you just a narcissist. More 9 times out of 10, you own, you won't have the people around you.
Second Peter chapter 2 and verse 5. And spare not the old world, but save Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. But the elder said, man, we not out here doing it for nothing. Just like Noah wasn't building that ark for nothing, man. Warning the people for nothing. What we doing has a reward coming, man, but it's a path that a lot of people are not strong enough to endure, man. Like the elder said, we in Babylon, bro. We, like the scripture saying, Daniel, bro, we woe the fuck out, man. We woe the fuck out. When you go into the root word of wear out the saints, man, it says basically to waste away because of aging, of cares, and of sickness, bro. We all going through that shit. Every last brother up here is aging, sick, and fucking, you know what I'm saying? They got cares. This is the life of Babylon. This is what it's doing. And on top of the bullshit that we doing, we damn sure got to do this work. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hey, this is the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Right, you know what I mean? This is the most important thing, and it's not for nothing, man.
Right.
And it's gonna be uncomfortable, man. Hey, the elder, I was at the shop earlier. Well, he had watched the video about what Noah went through while he was in the ark. When you read that story, you read it, okay, Noah was in the 40 days and 40 nights, you think it's over after that. No, he was in that motherfucker for a year, bro. He was in the boat for a year, dog. No, like, bro, when they going into the details, bro, they was uncomfortable, bro. And then he didn't hear from the Lord. He was in the boat and he didn't hear nothing from the Lord, bro. For a minute, he didn't hear nothing. He was speaking for the Lord, did not answer him. What's that scripture you said? The Lord said he got to remember him. He remembered Noah.
Got Genesis 8 and 1.
He was, bro. So imagine being in the boat. Being somewhere and you what they call that? You inside a place where you can't get out. What they call it, like isolated. Then you around, we fine. Yeah, confined. Yeah, you confined into a boat. You know, brothers complain now, man. I gotta get out the house, get away from my woman and kids. But imagine being confined in a boat, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You try to go to
you can't ain't nowhere,
you
bro.
try to go to another part of the.
And they there.
No, it's an animal there looking
Right.
at it.
You working.
Bro, right, he had to work the whole, that's what people, bro, he had to work the whole time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He wasn't just in that bitch chilling, bro.
Yeah, he
was
was
working.
shoving feces because they using the restroom.
Man.
You can't let it sit there.
Right, but man, hey, that video goes into how the Lord is precise and how he had Noah build that ark, bro.
Oh, it was.
He had, man, go ahead.
No, you got it.
No, go ahead.
No, you can. That's on you, bro.
He had ways to have he had ways to where, like you said, the manure, the feces, they could get with it, bro. The Lord, and they had ways to water them all where they didn't have to carry buckets. Bro, the Lord is cold the way he did it, bro. But going back to what Noah and them had, so imagine being confined into a boat. It's dark as fuck. The only light that you got is from candles, and then a little light that the Lord said to make a window that way you get light, and then a little light and the air can get through. Imagine it's 3 or 4 floors. You hot. It's hot in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you constantly gotta work and it's dark. Right, bro. You ain't heard enough from the Lord, bro. The family probably questioning like, damn. Yeah. Everybody thinking it, damn, what now? Yeah. Bro, that was a very
Ham weird.
Right. Oh man.
Bro, imagine doing the flood. Remember, they went in 7 days prior to the rain that was going on. They went to the ark. Now it's time to go in. They sat there for 7 days.
Man.
You like, man, is it going to rain? They never heard, it never thundered.
Right.
It just sitting there like, man, damn, brother, you said, man, what's that first raindrop hit?
Yeah.
Boy, they were floating for like, bro, it was to my patience.
Right.
Waiting on the Lord. I got it right here, but Noah was in there. He was just in there, man, having doubts. You in the flesh. The wild, they were like, man, their sons like, Father, you said. Then it says right here, Genesis 8 and 1. because right now the floods start to subside. It said, and the Most High remembered Noah and every living thing and all the cattle that was with him in the ark, and the Most High made a wind pass over the earth, and the waters start to yeah. You got to
start to go down, man. But bro, imagine being, bro. I'm telling you, man. We gotta send that video in the chat. That's
Yeah,
every video.
They say. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
They say
car.
like, people who go out to the Navy, I guess I don't know the term for it, but it's like you look out, you see nothing but ocean, and that drives a lot of people crazy. They end up jumping out. We had a brother that was in the Navy. He was like, people used to just go out, jump the hell out.
Damn,
They just something about that water. Bug them
man,
out.
you out there, bro, you don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing but.
man.
Yeah, they didn't understand. They even didn't have a concept of. Well, they had a concept of the ocean, obviously. But then again, it's like depending on where it was at, it was a Pangaea.
Oh yeah.
It was one, large, landmass, man.
Oh yeah.
Then it was breaking up by
That's like you talking about how people they even say like what's that long bridge like 24 miles in Louisiana?
Man.
Lake Pontchartrain, that bridge, 24 miles. They say, some people get in the middle of it or drive and get to a point where they can't see nothing but water. They panic and have to pull over. They see a lot of emergency vehicles, rescues got to go out there and get them. Just imagine trying to drive through there. So just imagine being in the water like this. That's why, like you said, when the flood succeeded and Noah, going through that dealing with his wives, his children, the animals. The first thing he did was like, bro, I got to get a drink. I got to get a drink. I'm playing for these things.
That was,
man.
they did that altar.
What is he doing?
You're looking out.
Right, look across. That nigga out life.
Nasty
Yeah.
self.
Yeah, man. Just, man, yeah. Just take it
out.
Right.
Man.
Yeah, you ready to get out the
Yeah. Think of everything.
Man. Yep. Was it on there?
Yeah,
What's that word, remember?
Yeah, it's the word remember in Genesis 8:1 in the Hebrew is zakar, to recall, call to mind, to be brought to remembrance. He remembered, to be thought of, cause to remember, to remind.
That's it.
Yeah.
Got a root?
Not no root.
Right. So going back, man, like you got to put yourself in that position from the Lord talking, sending you that message, talking to you, and then not hearing from the Lord, and you just in the boat, and everybody looking at you, like, what's that? What's that? Yeah. The Lord talk to you, coming up to you. The Lord talk to you. You heard something?
Good.
Bro, a year and some change, bro. Think a year and 10 days, bro. Bro, to be confined in that, bro. That's a long time. 200 days. The Lord spoke to you.
And then remember when they land on Mount Ararat, they sat there for another 70 days?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Now you landed another 70 days. Ain't nothing open. I was boy, yeah.
Right, yeah. Yep.
Man.
Lord had a strong mind,
Man.
Took faith.
Yep.
patience.
Right.
Like you were going to
Start off doing that. Just start off even having the faith to the Lord tell you. You start building an ark, a boat. And people out there looking, you ain't about no water, you just building a boat.
Yep.
And you constantly doing it. But like I say, he was out there for 120 years preaching, telling you what was about to happen. And like I said, somebody 10, 15 years, that's a lot of years, 20 years, 30 years, like, nothing ain't about to happen.
Yeah, Jacob meal prep for half a week.
Yeah.
Give up.
Man.
Look the hell up, eat some quesadillas on Friday. Like, how did this happen? Noah had discipline first.
Yeah, it was tough.
Right, yeah.
It was something to watch though.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Damn good video.
They had night watch. I mean,
Yeah.
You sleep, but they up. You go. Hey, everybody was up.
You got
Right.
to see.
You got sleep in turn. Yeah, I'm putting in the chat, Lord
You know,
willing.
animals sometimes get a break loose from their pens or their
Yep.
when they
Man,
when
listen,
they
hey,
when they
when
end. You got to
put them in that
get it back
hibernated
in.
state.
Yeah.
Man. Bro, yeah, in the video was explaining like when animals are put in a cause like I said, it wasn't no light in the boat, number candles, right? Like they had like lamps or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it was mostly dark. So when animals are put in that type of position, like it said that they go into like a hibernative state, something like that. You know what I'm saying? To where their aggression go down. They're not aggressive. So the way the Lord set that up and had everything inside that boat, bro. How he had it planned out and had no man say, bro. Man, the Lord cold with it, bro.
You got
Lord
it.
cold, bro. That video go hard, bro.
I was watching something before I got here about how the Lord wanted them to build a tabernacle. But when Lord say build follow these instructions to the T, you have to do it. That tabernacle, boy, hey, that's another video I seen, man. That boy. But that's what we're doing now on the spiritual level. With the scriptures, it says rightly dividing the truth and also play skillfully by bringing out this word, man. You know, we're building the tabernacle through the spirit now. There's some heavy videos, man.
Yeah.
Put you in a different perspective, you know? Yeah.
This is Luke 11 verse 29. It says, when the people were gathered thick together, he began to say, this is an evil generation. They seek a sign, and there shall no sign be given it but the sign of Jonas the prophet. And like I said, so that he was saying it was a wicked generation, like we look at today. Look at the time of Noah. It was a wicked generation. And what did he give him? He told them about the sign that was coming. He told them about it was going to be water that was going to come down from the sky. All right? The time of Jonah, he told the Ninevites, matter of fact, I'll get that verse 30, it says, but Jonas as a sign unto the Ninevites, so shall also the Son of Man be as to this generation. All right? So Jonah, he went to Nineveh and to what? Prophesy and tell them they don't change their ways. What? The Lord's going to come and destroy them. Which they did, but in due time they went back to their old ways and the Lord destroyed them anyway. That's how it's going to be. The same thing. We're out here like during the time, like prophesying like Jonah was going to do. We're giving you signs like from Jonah, letting you know that the Lord is going to come back. All right, the Son of Man, he's going to come, and like I said, all eyes are going to see him. It's going to be, he's going to come back, and he's going to bring forth what? Vengeance. All right, destruction. It said with Noah it was fire. That was the first death. We're telling you with the Lord return, it's going to be what? Noah was flooded with water, flood. And then this time it's going to be what? With fire. When Yahweh shall return, it's going to be first by thermonuclear destruction and also by way of the chariots. All right, so these signs that we're telling you that we're seeing now in these days, we're prophesying to you and telling you this is all the beginning of what? Great sorrows and also the return of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So the word English calls Jesus. And he said he's not going to meet thee as a man. So we have people that's walking around like what Noah was doing. You got to think, our elders, our apostles are teaching before them. They was prophesying. And now you have people that have came into this truth. They have left. They don't believe anymore and went back into the world. They're going to would say they don't turn back and repent. They're going to receive what's coming. All right? Those 8 souls that went into their ark, that was the signs of what's to come, and that's like the signs of the elect. All right? Isaiah 26 tell you they're going to be delivered up. They're going to be beamed up into what? Those chariots. And we're going to see the indignation that's going to happen. Same thing that what Jonah did when he saw the indignation of the Lord happen, that flood. So hey, if you don't Noah, what did I say? Noah, I'm all over the place, a lot.
No, we got you.
Yeah, so we knowing these things that are about to happen, bro, we're telling you that it's coming, all right? And we basically got to do this, what, for our benefit for our salvation. Lord willing, we'll be delivered.
If I can add too real quick, at the beginning, that first verse, it said, this generation seeketh a sign.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like the Lord owe them something.
Yeah.
Show me.
Yeah.
Show me. The Lord ain't got to show you a goddamn thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just sit down.
Yeah, exactly. Just sit down right there. Yeah, the Lord ain't got to show you nothing, man. And then like he said, he going to show you something. The sign of Jonah. That's what you gonna get. That's what he gonna show you. He ain't gonna show you a damn thing, man. You got the men. You got his men out here explaining and telling you, breaking these things down. Then you know what it is. Either you gonna accept it or you not, man. You know what I'm saying? Which we already know is set up, but you know what I'm saying? It's about the elect the only one that's gonna receive it. You know, and everything else is done, man.
That's right.
It's over. But it's just a trip because he said, you know, this generation seeking the sign. You know what I'm saying? They think the Lord owe them something, man. You know, show me.
Evil generation. Right. This is the evil generation right now. You know?
I mean, he gonna show their ass I'll show you. That's what he gonna show them. Hey man, these people they really think the Lord's soft, man. Right. Like he a goddamn you know what I'm saying, a damn plushie. You know what I mean? Just waiting in the hell. Oh God, please, just love me.
Yeah,
Right.
like he just a simple.
Like he's a genie in a bottle or something, you know?
I gave myself over to the Lord, like, okay, Lord, I guess I'm gonna jump to you, give it to you now.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Yeah, they decision. I guess, hold on, it's time for me to go get my life over to you. I've been waiting this long. Come on now.
Being a demon the whole time.
Yeah. Especially women out here.
Right.
Man, the men done did it all, done it all. They finally gonna give it to the Lord.
Right.
Used up after they threw.
Yeah.
Been with,
What gonna do with that crap?
been with 80 niggas and 3 studs.
Right.
Damn.
It's real, man.
Oh, yeah.
Used goods, damaged goods at that point. Shit.
You know. Hey, this is 1 Corinthians 1 in 20, 21. For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
For the Nazaquan, because the wisdom of this world is what they're. Read that one more time for me, Salaki.
Yes, sir. For after that, in the wisdom of I'm gonna read it of God, the world by wisdom knew not God,
Because they've been taught Christianity, the wisdom of this world. You know, there's a total, complete difference, man. You know what I'm saying? You have the wisdom of this world, then you have the wisdom of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know the wisdom of the Lord. They know the wisdom of this world. So they know not the Lord.
So they think that having the wisdom of the world is what's pleasing to the Most High.
right.
Let's go tell you what's pleasing to the Most High.
It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
Because they see this as foolishness, man. The foolishness of preaching. They look at this as foolishness. This is what pleases the Lord, man. Because we're made a spectacle out here, man. You know what I'm saying? These people come walk by looking at us crazy. You know what I'm saying? Know things are in their mind, their thoughts, which they better be careful of. You know? Careful of your thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? Angels are out here, man. They watching. Yes, sir. They watching, bro. So, yeah, you gotta be careful, man. You know, they walk by the camp scoffing and thinking, you know, crazy thoughts, evil thoughts, you know. And sometimes, right before your eyes, they get judged. You see them trip, fall, tripping and Lord got your ass. You thinking some shit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead up.
For the Jews required a sign.
See, there it is again. See, Jake, bro, required a sign. Like the Lord owed him something, man. Lord don't owe you nothing, bro.
Right, yeah.
How you gonna require of the Lord? You can't require nothing from the Lord, bro. He requires of you.
Hey, but how?
No, go ahead.
Back in Exodus 24:7, when we came out of the land of Egypt, how you gonna agree to do something, but then now you come out show me a sign?
Right.
You agreed when Moses put the hyssop branch in that basin of blood and sprinkled on the altar and the people. What did we say? We shall obey and do everything in the book. So we got to hold up the end of our bargain. But now, Lord, show you a sign. Now you got to go fulfill that.
Right.
So, 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. If you don't seek the Lord, you're gonna be put to death, man. So it's on you, Jack.
It reminds me, like, as you read, it reminds me of the videos of people saying, you know, if God believes, if you believe in God, why he let us go to slavery? You know, and you know, it's talking crazy to the Lord. They require a sign, you know what I'm saying, of his, you know, showing his that he's valid. Like, you just show, he don't have to prove to you anything. You're a peon, you know. I'm gonna finish it. Verse 22. For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. But we preach of Mashiach crucified unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. Well, you know, we preach.
So what he want to get that word?
The Messiah crucified is a stumbling block unto, you know, Israelites. You got guys out there that call themselves Israelites. They really don't, either they don't believe in the Messiah or they don't emphasize the Messiah. It's a stumbling block.
Right.
You know, and then people who are in the Greek settlement, which the majority of our people, the Hellenists, it's foolishness. You know, you have a lot of people out there that don't even believe in the Most High. If they do believe in the Most High, they believe that, you know, universalism. And all these other religions, have certain type of wisdom to them. You just got to find out God for yourself. He's not in a book.
Right.
You know. So it's foolish. Us being out here telling our people to repent is foolishness. But people are going to find out who the Lord is real soon.
That's right.
Because people don't respect two things: money and violence. And the Lord God's going to take away their money, and He's going to show them violence, man. All right. It's about 10 o'clock. Man.
Yeah.
Yes. And so, most of when we pray that this camp was edifying, want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Yahweh, the Apostle, as well.
Shalom.